Good evening, good night, good morning, whatever time of day it is to you. Hello, Internet, and hello to all my Patriot brothers and sisters. You know what? I'm not going to smoke a cigarette this time. Up here, I think it's still up here. I should have, unless it fell, which I'm thinking it might have fallen. God blessed it. Yeah, it fell. I guess I'm going to have a smoke, and a regular smoke instead of a cigar. Damn it. Rats. Fuck. Shit. Rats. Alright. This is cigarette time. Alright, anyway. We got some house cleaning to do. First of all, if you're a liberal, libtard, a fucking Democrat, or any fucking thing like that, if you're a trans person, what the fuck ever, you will be fucking triggered by my goddamn videos, because my fucking videos, I'm making my point to fucking trigger libtards, Democrats, fucking just communist scumbag fucking socialists, alright? If you love America, you won't be triggered. If you hate America, you're gonna be fucking triggered, and it's my job to fucking do that. Hopefully to make you fucking think. Now, that that's out of the way. Alright, if you like what I have to say, give me a thumbs up. And, well, if you're new to the video, do me a favor if you want. Hit that subscribe button, which is right about here. And then hit that bell notification, which is right about here. And then be sure to hit all so you're notified every time I make a video. Now, if you're at work or you have kids around, you may want to watch this on your break when you're not at work or with earphones in. You may want to wait for the kids to go to bed or to leave the room or the house, or watch it with earphones in, but make sure the kids aren't around. Because there will be fucking language that, well, most people will find fucking suitable for kids, alright? I grew up around it, no big fucking deal, but in today's day and age, all these liberal fucking whiny bitch ass crybaby soy boy motherfuckers, at the soy boys and the testo girls raising their kids, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they'll scream, oh, you just about leaving my kids. Oh, fuck you. Didn't nobody ask you soy boy bitches to be on my channel. You click my fucking channel because you know that what the fuck I say is going to be real, live, and unfucking censored. So either girls with thick fucking skin, girls set of fucking balls, have that goddamn testosterone in your fucking nuts and not fucking estrogen. And broads, you need estrogen in your ovaries, not testosterone, and we'll fucking be alright. Now, the topic of this video is red flag laws. Alright, they're trying to pass the law right now, and, well, the first video I'm going to talk about is from the American Joe Show. It's got, let's see here, let's move this over if we can. Come on. There we go, it's got 3 stars on it. I don't know what the stars mean, but it's got 3 of them. Veteran enraged over Washington state law. The reason he's enraged over it is simple. Very simple. Washington is trying to push a law. They might have pushed it. That if anyone, not a healthcare professional, not a police officer, not a doctor, not a psychiatrist, alright? Anyone could, not a family member, doesn't have to be a family member, a doc, a shrink, none of that, a psychiatrist, none of that shit. It could be your ex-fucking girlfriend She's got a wild hair up her ass because you fucking dumped that dirty money-grubbing cunt and went with her nicer sister. Okay? All she's got to do is call up the cops and say, hey, Joe Blow from fucking Seattle is a threat to himself and others. I believe this to be true. And the fucking cops will come with a no-knock warrant and take your fucking guns. Every fucking last one of them. And then you, even though you did nothing wrong, you are now guilty until you can prove you are innocent. And if a judge decides to extend the period of time, you're fucked. You still don't get your guns. And if you get a gun, they take that too. Because law-abiding citizens, when we get a gun, will register it. Well, they'll come and yank it. Oh, you got a new one, they'll take that too. What this red flag law does, and quite honestly, it pisses me the fuck off as well, and I'm a patriot, and I'm a veteran, and it goes against, blatantly, it slaps the Constitution across the face, and takes away our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. You see, the Second Amendment right states the right to keep and bear arms being necessary for a well-organized militia by any citizen shall not be infringed upon. That means, quite simply, this. The Second Amendment cannot be taken the fuck away. It can't be tampered with, it can't be fucked with, it can't be changed, it can't be fucking gotten around, nothing. It means that, you know what, motherfucker, you can't take my Second Amendment, right? So, fuck off. But Washington State says, fuck you to the Constitution. And they did it. That makes that red flag law unconstitutional. And all red flag laws do is take guns from law-abiding citizens and turns those same law-abiding citizens into fucking criminals. I mean, it's, Jesus Christ, it's a simple fucking fact. The next video that I'm going to talk about concerning this red flag law, they all will concern the red flag law, isn't so much a news story as it is a story about what can and will happen when the federal government passes federal red flag laws. If the Democrats have their way, that will happen. And this video comes to me from High Impact Vlogs. The title is, no drum roll here, The Red Flag Horror Story Americans Need to Hear. In the that story in this video. It is a powerful story about how the media will glorify the people who will break into your homes to take your guns. The people who will violate your rights. The actual criminals. The media will fucking glorify and make them heroes. And the actual heroes, the media will make them out to be fucking racist, white supremacist, terrorist, the whole fucking shebang. And it's fucking sad. And I challenge you to watch this video. If you're a true fucking patriot, I challenge you to watch this video and not get upset. It's fucking impossible to not watch, listen to this video and not get upset. Because again, all they're doing by red flag laws and all these registration laws and everything else are infringing on our Second Amendment right. My Second Amendment right doesn't say I can't own a gun that can fire 50 million rounds a second. There's no such gun, but you get my point. It doesn't say that my clip has to be fucking no larger than 10 rounds. It doesn't say that I can't own a semi-automatic AR-15 civilian rifle. It doesn't say I can't own an M4 carbine, or an M16, or an AK-47, or an AK-74, or a Dragunov 50, or a Barrett 50, or a fucking 50 cal minigun, or a 50 cal regular semi-auto gun. The definition of an assault rifle is simply put, when you depress the trigger, 3 rounds automatically come out. That quick. Even if you have it on post, which is the assault rifles version is semi-automatic. A semi-automatic rifle is not an assault rifle, because a semi-automatic rifle is this. You depress the trigger, 1 round comes out for every depression of the trigger. In other words, bang, 1 round, bang, 1 round, bang, 1 round, bang, 1 round. An assault rifle has a switch on it where you can do what's called locking and rolling, which is also known as going full auto, in which case then you hold the trigger down and it's bang, 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 bang. As long as you hold that trigger, it's just firing off rounds. Another difference between an assault rifle and a regular rifle, a hunting rifle, a sportsman's rifle, a civilian rifle, is that when a civilian round leaves a civilian AR-15, let's say, it's coming out like this. It's coming out spinning but straight. An assault weapons round, when it comes out, it's spinning, but it's not spinning straight. It's spinning and tumbling. It's doing one of these numbers here. It's spinning and tumbling through the air, so that if you get hit, let's say you get hit right in your gut, the round might come out your chest up here, or it might come out the other side of your gut, or it might come out your leg, or it might come out up here, or it might come out over here. You see what I mean? But the brain dead Democrats and the Democrat supporting fake Republicans, they don't want you to know that. They want to use terms like the AR-15, the semi-automatic assault rifle, because it sounds scary. Ooh, it's a semi-auto assault rifle. Ooh, it sounds bad. It sounds scary. We'll give you all our rights. Just protect us from the scary sounding gun. Please, government, please. That's what all the sheep will say. You know what patriots like me say? Fuck you, government. We'll take our chances with our freedom. We'll defend ourselves. Stay the fuck out of my home, my car, and any other fucking place I don't want you. It's that simple. But another thing that the red flag laws do, and I hate to say this, is they also violate our Fourth Amendment right to be protected from unlawful search and seizures. See, the Fourth Amendment states that in order for an officer, a peace officer, a state trooper, a town cop, a fucking county cop, a federal officer, it don't matter, to search you on your person, to enter your home or your vehicle, they have to A, have a reasonable suspicion of a crime. 2, they have to get a warrant from a judge. Now, they get around that by saying, well, if you've got nothing to hide, then you'll let us search your car. You'll let us search your house. You'll let us pat you down if you got nothing to hide. I always tell them, I have nothing to hide. However, fuck you. I know my constitutional rights. If you suspect me of committing a crime, go get a warrant. I'll be here. Leave your partner here. He can watch the place while you go get a warrant. Every time they've left me the fuck alone. Every fucking time. Might have something to do with the fucking fact that they know me and they know I ain't playing. But under the red flag law, that goes out the window. The second someone calls and says, oh, they're a threat to themselves or others, well, now they can come in and search your premises for anything. And if you don't video what's going on and put that on the internet, the cops can plant shit in your house, in your car, on your person, and you go away in due time. Because all the cops gotta say is, hey, I seen it on his nightstand. It was in plain view. Or, hey, it was in plain view in his console. Or, hey, when I patted him down, I felt the baggie. it's blatant bullshit. But judges believe the cops over believing the citizens that they took an oath to protect. It's fucked up, but it's also very, very true. The other thing that I wanted to speak to you about concerning the red flag laws comes from Lisa Haven. The title's Conservatives to be labeled mentally ill under new red flag laws. And what she's talking about here is that the red flag laws will allow the government, in particular the Democrats, to use psychiatry, basically weaponize psychiatry, to say that anyone who thinks different than the narrative is mentally ill and therefore cannot own a weapon. Now here's what you're going to say, well, what's your proof that this ever happened? Okay, Stalin in Russia, he did the same fucking thing. He weaponized the mental health agencies. And what happens is then you have people who have mental health issues but also have guns, not going to see a professional, not reporting it, just so they can keep their guns, which now they have once again become a criminal, which is what the red flag laws do. You see, the red flag laws target law-abiding citizens and conservatives. Hell, anyone who believes in this country, believes in the Constitution, and backs our duly elected President Donald J. Trump. It's what it does. Look into it if you think I'm wrong. Look into it. I challenge you to look into it with an open mind. And I challenge you to accept my challenge. To look into it with an open mind and then decide if what I'm saying is right or wrong. And if I'm wrong, tell me, show me where you got your information, and so I can look at it, and if I'm wrong, I will gladly admit that I'm wrong. I would rather admit that I'm wrong than not get the information out there to help save our nation and all Americans' rights. We need this information to be put out there to each and every American. I need you to when you subscribe, even if you don't hit the like button, I need you to share this to each and every one of your friends so that they can understand and they themselves can look up the red flag laws to see what's truly going on so that they can then make a well-informed decision. There's a movie coming out. I think it's in September. In this movie, they are blatantly, this is a Universal Studios movie, but they are blatantly saying how they will go after Trump supporters, Patriots, people who believe in the Constitution, the very people who Hillary claimed deplorable. How can I say that? Because in the trailer, you've got someone who says, hey, thank God we have the hunt. And then they say, it's time to go deplorable hunting. It's time to kill deplorables. That right there shows you that the mainstream media and the Democrats and the people who back them want this country socialist, and they want us supporters of Trump dead. Whether we're Republicans or like me, an independent constitutionalist or whatever, they want us dead. Because every time I make a video, or the black conservative patriot makes a video, or Lisa Haven or Alex Jones or the Next News Network or the American Joe Show or Douglas Ducote make a video, the truth is getting out there to all Americans, and that they cannot have. Because when the truth gets out there and it opens people's eyes, the more that happens, the more the people will be willing to take a stand and say, this is not right. It is what it is. So, I think there was something else here. Yep, there was. This is from the American Joe Show as well. Dan Crenshaw is dead wrong about red flag laws. You see, in this video, Dan Crenshaw is trying to say that, oh, they'll preserve due process. Well, first of all, motherfucker, if we ain't been convicted of a crime, if we haven't committed a crime, we don't have to worry about due process. We didn't do a fucking thing wrong. So that all right there is smashed. That right there smashes your whole shit about how, oh, some red flag laws are good and some red flag laws are bad and you need to watch out for the bad ones. No. All red flag laws are fucking bad. You see, Dan, like American Joe, I gave you the respect and honor that you deserved. I have won. Well, I haven't won. I was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. The Purple Heart with the cluster. Bronze Star, Silver Star. Meritorious Valor Medal. So I understand what it's like to be under fire. And I was Special Forces, I understand that too. But Dan, you lost the right to have me or any other patriotic American who's ever served give you any kind of respect. when you sided against the oath of office that you took when you became a soldier, and you took again when you became a congressman. Alright, when you sided with the Democrats, you sided against America. So, you know, you need to fucking wake up, Dan. You need to wake up, realize that you're on the wrong side on this argument, and stop and change your argument. President Trump stopped and realized, wait a minute, this would be too slippery of a slope. I can't do it. He backed off. Hasn't said shit about it since, really. He did a knee-jerk reaction, thought about it, pulled back. That's what you need to do, Dan. But it's late and I'm tired. So, for now, I will say this. To all of my fellow patriots out there, white, black, red, yellow, green with orange polka dots, I don't give a fuck. If you are here legally, you are an American, and you are my brothers and sisters. And I will say this to you. May whatever you believe in bless and keep you and your family safe and sound. To all the others, and Dan Crenshaw, I'm lumping you in with them, I say this. To those who would rather choose security over liberty, to those who would rather choose prosperity over freedom, may I wish you no harm, and I do not try to remove your weapons from you. May your chains of your own servitude lie light upon you, and may posterity ever forget, may posterity forget that you were ever our fellow countrymen and women. I paraphrased it, changed a few things, but you know the line that's there. Alright, and with that, I will say good night, good morning, depending on where you are, and I'll try to make another video later today. It is 2/11 on the 12th. Scratch that, 13th. And until then, I'll be seeing you.